Alright, hi guys, welcome back to Major Education Online Lessons, and today we are doing the second part of First A. Alright, this time we are going to do something a little bit different. We have a conversation, a dialogue. But before the dialogue, we are going to explain some difficult words which we are going to use in the dialogue. Now, this dialogue is a conversation between a nurse and a student. Something has happened at school to the student's friend and she's calling for help. Alright, here's the first few vocabulary which is a little bit difficult. The first one is emergency. Emergency. Alright, now what is an emergency? An emergency is something that is very, very important and someone needs to help immediately. Alright, if you have an emergency, maybe your mom or your dad has a heart attack and you need to call for help as soon as possible. Alright, the second one is going to be conscious. Alright. Conscious. When you're conscious, it means that you are awake. And if you are not awake, you can say that you're unconscious, meaning that you do not know what is happening. Maybe you are asleep or your eyes are closed, which is very dangerous because if you fall and you hit your head, you can become unconscious. But if you do not wake up, it can be very bad because you might not ever wake up. So this one, conscious. Second, the third word is wound. Alright, wound is simply your injury. Alright, maybe you have a cut, maybe you have a burn. Your wound is what is wrong with you at the moment. So, like I said before, maybe you touch the stove, you touch something hot, you burn yourself. Maybe you're cutting vegetables and you cut your finger. Or maybe you're running and you fall and you get a graze. Alright, you have many kinds of wounds, but wound is the general term. Alright. So, one more time. Emergency, conscious, and wound. Remember, emergency, conscious, and wound. Alright guys, I think we are ready to begin. I want you to open up your book to page 80. Alright, I'll give you 1 second to do that. Alright, on page 80 we have a conversation with nurse and Lan. Alright, so I will read all for the first time so that you can hear the pronunciation. I want you to pay attention to my mouth and how I say the word. Alright, so the first one. Nurse. FB Hospital. Lan. This is an emergency. Please send an ambulance to Trung School. A student is hurt. Nurse. Calm down. Can you tell me what happened? Lan. She fell off her bike and hit her head on the road. Nurse. Is she conscious? Lan. Yes, but she had a bad cut on her head. It's bleeding quite badly. Nurse. Try to stop the bleeding. Use a towel or a handkerchief to cover the wound. Then put pressure on it. Hold it tight. Lan. Will you hurry, please? Nurse. Of course. What is the address of the school? Lan. Ngo Si Lin Lane. It's between Quang Trung Street and Trang Hung Dao Street. Nurse. The ambulance will be there in about 10 minutes. She mustn't fall asleep. Lan. Alright, I promise I'll keep her awake. Alright, very good guys. Now we're going to have it one more time where I will be the nurse and you will be the student. So I will read my sentence, give you maybe 2 or 3 seconds to reply, and we will continue all the way down. Alright, you ready? Let's go. FV Hospital. Calm down. Can you tell me what happened? Is she conscious? Try to stop the bleeding. Use a towel or a handkerchief to cover the wound. Then put pressure on it. Hold it tight. Of course, what is the address of the school? The ambulance will be there in about 10 minutes. She mustn't fall asleep. All right, good job, guys. Very nice. I think that we'll just do it one time, and now we can move on to some questions about the story. All right, guys, so we have a couple questions, and here is the first one. The first question is, what happened to the student? All right, what happened to the student? When she called the nurse to ask for help, what did she say? She said that. Now think about it. I'll give you 2 seconds to think of the answer, and then I will tell you. The answer is, she fell off her bike. She fell off her bike. This is what happened. What happened was she fell off her bike. All right, good. For the second question, which part of the student is bleeding? All right, which part of the student is bleeding? Try to read the story and find the answer. I'll give you 2 seconds. All right, the answer is her head. All right, she fell off her motorbike, she hit her head, and now she's bleeding. All right, good. We have the final question, question number 3, and it says, what first aid does the nurse suggest? All right, so what first aid does the nurse suggest? She suggests. Now, think about it, read the story one more time, find the answer. Try to read and find the instruction. All right, the nurse says she must use a towel to cover the wound. She must use a towel to cover the wound. And also, she says, keep pressure on it. Keep pressure on it. All right, so here are the instructions that the nurse said. All right, say for me for some key words that we have here. All right, bleeding, bleeding, E, ble, long sound, E, bleeding, bleeding. Good. Another one, we can say nurse, short, nurse, S, ner, S. Another one, suggest, S, not suggest, but suggest, 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 suggest. All right, good. Another one quite confusing is towel. towel, but towel. Towel is when you have a bath or something and you need to dry yourself. You make yourself nice and dry after taking a bath or shower. We use a towel. To cover the wound. Cover and wound. Cover means to put on top so that nothing can get inside, some kind of dirt or some germs go inside. So cover means you take the towel and you put it on top, or it's her head, so put it on top of her head. And the wound is the cut or the graze, the part of the body that is injured. And the final word is pressure. Pressure. Pressure means to put down, alright? Take the towel, cover it, and press down. Keep pressure. Alright, good job guys. Now I have a silly question for you. Alright, if your friend has been injured and you need to decide, is it serious or is it not too serious? If the problem is serious and he needs to or she needs to go to hospital, we can call the ambulance. Right. Now in Ho Chi Minh or Vietnam, what is the number to call the ambulance? Alright, I think that the number is 115. Alright, if you ever have a problem with your friend, call this number and they'll come to help. Alright guys, that brings our lesson to an end. Thank you very much.